Welcome to my channel, good people. I have very interesting news for you today. Thailand legalized marijuana, and it is the first South Asian country to legalize the use of cannabis for medical use. And to inform you, Canadian government has also given marijuana production a green flag and effectively for medical usage. I think in 2001 thereabout. Okay, now stay tuned. Let me tell you what is interesting and surprising about this latest development concerning marijuana production and usage in Thailand. So grab water, some popcorn, and then subscribe. So why is the news about allowing the production and usage of marijuana very interesting and at the same time very surprising? Well, you see, some years back, marijuana production, possession, and smoking or usage is considered a criminal offense. And to inform you, according to the UK Misuse Drug Act of 1971, cannabis, meaning marijuana, is classified as a big drug, meaning it is classified as a dangerous drug. And in the UK, if found guilty of possession of cannabis, you could be facing 5 years prison and unlimited fine, or both. And it is not only in the UK that the use of or possession of marijuana is prohibited. It is very much condemned virtually all over the world. Many people have been jailed, or some are even languishing in prison as I speak because of possession of marijuana. Meanwhile, to inform you, the late Bob Marley, the reggae legend, had a contrary opinion about marijuana. He was one of the greatest proponents of marijuana. In his song, he said, "Legalize marijuana. It cures glaucoma. It cures asthma." And Piratoch, another reggae legend, said, and I quote, "Legalize it. Don't criticize it. Legalize it, and I will advertise it." End quote. And he goes to say, doctors smoke it. Nurses, judges, and lawyers, they all smoke it, and it is good for tuberculosis. That said, okay, now I'm convinced you are with me so far and you are getting the picture. Meanwhile, in Thailand, you will be surprised to hear that villagers in the country northeast used to rice growing have been asked to cultivate marijuana for hospital, and the first government marijuana clinic has been opened. Okay, wait for more. The Thai government is presently putting together medical marijuana legislation that would empower and enable all Thai to cultivate, say, 6 cannabis plants in their homes and sell their homegrown harvest to the government for medical usage. According to the health minister, I do not know how to pronounce the first name, but the second name is Vakri. He said, and I quote, "We have high confidence that marijuana will be among the major agricultural products for households. We are speeding up the laws changes, but there is a process to it." End quote. Besides, farmers will be granted permission to grow marijuana as a raw material for medical cannabis, and the strategy put in place by Thai government to achieve this objective is thus: each farmer applying for a permit will have to provide a signed contract with a hospital or a licensed medical practitioner he will sell his products to. Again, the government will also buy out their harvest at a current estimated price of $1,000 per pound or $2,200 per kilo. You see, the latest development about marijuana cultivation and usage in Thailand has a very unique new dimension or peculiarity, if you like. Okay, so what do I mean? You see, according to reports, since cannabis became legal for medical use, the numbers of illegal recreation users skyrocketed due to the easier access to the plant. And I quote, medical cannabis products, though officially available to prescribed patients only, became readily available to everyone, including teenagers, end quote, noted by John Hardy from MedSignals. And to inform you, according to the latest statistics, only 3 months before cannabis became officially legal, more than 30,000 people applied for cannabis therapy, and more than 1 million patients are showing the most severe but treatable condition. Okay, wait for this. What does the last statement indicate? Well, it means medical marijuana usage is already showing positive results. Meanwhile, let us examine the effect of marijuana legislation on export, import, and tourism. Before Thai government legalized marijuana, according to data, Thailand is the world's third most visited country. And when it comes to medical and wellness tourism, I think you want to know the implication of it well. Now, with the legislation of medical cannabis tourism will skyrocket. I mean, more people will be willing to travel to Thailand for cannabis therapy. Why the import and export of cannabis products aren't currently permitted, nonetheless, there are few exceptions. I mean, the Thai government approved growers can import cannabis seed from the Netherlands, the Holland, and tourists can import, listen to this, tourists can import their medical supply of cannabis. But please note, tourists on a cannabis therapy need to apply for permission to import, providing their medical prescription. Meanwhile, I'm here to hear about Thailand marijuana stocks. Hopefully, soon it will be listed on the stock exchange. So, what is your opinion? Should Thailand marijuana be listed and traded on the Thai stock exchange? Comment below, please. Here comes the best part. Remember, our target is 500 subscribers, so subscribe and like. And the goal is to generate wealth, build companies, and then create jobs. Bye now. See you soon. Thank you.